喺設計之間咧，有時候佢會將嗰啲要點樣打、點樣咩嘅嗰啲形象畫咗出嚟，簡單嘅畫咗出嚟，咁樣同導演商量，咁樣拍。咁喺拍攝中間咧，以及提練中間咧，因為佢對自己嘅要求好高，佢希望佢嘅動作能夠做到十全十美，所以佢對自己嘅練習排練好認真，拍嘅時候又係好認真。
Regarding martial arts and movies, how are we able to promote ourselves? It actually is very hard to imagine because you can go as high as you want.
你個距離唔好企咁遠，你企翻近啲，咁我踢你嗰下個動作大，咁出嚟咪好睇咯，明唔明啊？明，收你。我做一次俾你睇，你睇我。
Sometimes I can't help but think, how much does it take from my body and soul to achieve my goal? The hero is not the only person who wants to go to the pagoda. There are two more youngsters who hold the same purpose.
Oh, this is 628 College Street, and this is where Bruce Lee opened the first commercial school, if you want to call it commercial school, to the public, or open to the public. And it was a very secretive thing in those days because Kung Fu was not taught publicly. There was no elaborate signs on it or a big sign saying that this was a Kung Fu school or some sort of martial arts school. And it was very special. And to get in, we had to have a special knock. So the knock went something like, and with that knock, then they would open the door, and then you can train there. And this is the way he wanted it, in a very small group. And he picked his students, and usually we could not get into the school unless we had a recommendation from another student to train there. I really had a lot of fun in Hong Kong when I went there in 1972. We just had a lot of fun training and rehearsing for the film. I really went there to train under him, not really to do the movie, but the movie part was just the added incentive to go to Hong Kong. And I just really enjoyed myself and had a lot of fun. Because there's so much humidity in Hong Kong, we found it very, very difficult to hold on to our weapons, particularly the sticks and the nunchucks. And it was quite challenging to hold on to it. And sometimes they would slip from our hands, and it frustrated me, and it frustrated Sifu Bruce a lot. And it left him very, very frustrated. Sometimes he would lose his composure and sometimes get very upset with himself.
The difference between the hero and the two youngsters is that he is the master of Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do, it's not only a martial art that can fight face to face. It can skillfully turn aside, can even learn in adversity and dissolve enemies' attack. Just like running water, it goes through without any trouble.
The hero of the film, before the appearance at the World Martial Arts Championship, his family was kidnapped by some unknown people. They then threatened him to lose purposely at the championship.
He wants to stay his beloved family. That's why he goes to the 5-level pagoda.
In order to save his family, he needs to look for the treasure in the pagoda. He must fight one level after another and cannot give up, or else he will be regret for the rest of his life.
The game is over! I can't!
Why he didn't go to the upper level?
Why you are so impatient?
I don't have time.
I understand why you work so hard, and it is good. But it doesn't mean you have so much. I will help you to open the overseas markets.
I don't want to look so far ahead. I just want to concentrate on this moment, and I have to do it now.
Okay, I will try my best to help you.
Thank you.
But there's only one thing. Just about the name of the movie.
I don't plan to change it.
I did ask you to change it, but I don't understand why you insist in using it.
Game of Death. There's nothing wrong or unlucky about that name. Everybody will die eventually. But knowing the fact that your life is in danger, yet you're still willing to take that risk. That's how you make life interesting. And that's everything to me.
forget what you are thinking. The first time I saw you, you said you were going to be the world's top Chinese star. Back then, I feel you just like a kid or a hatching egg. Okay, you will be the world top star. It can't be wrong. It will be legend.
Bruce, having finished his contract and returned to Hong Kong. After finished the scene of the 4th level fighting with Qi Hongzhou, the filming get cut off. Of course, the biggest reason is because of its cooperation with Hollywood. Warner Brothers is responsible for the distribution. They decided to use this as a New Year's movie in Hong Kong. Oh, he totally forget the Game of Death. Warner Brothers New Year's movie. Warner Brothers New Year's movie. Warner Brothers New Year's movie. Under the circumstance of the incompleting of our The Game of Death, half a year passed already. I heard lots of rumors of Bruce. One of it is he will lead his stunt team to Hollywood for further development. Is that real? He may never return, you never know.
He won't sleep long at the Hans Island, right? Bruce will return.
Inside the pagoda, there is a very important thing that he's left behind. This is true and nothing but the truth.
What now?
After defeating the last enemy, he didn't go any further.
He must feel very sorry.
Because he gave up in the middle of the filming and went down the pagoda.
Please stop acting. You never look the same.
You 唔好再扮啦，你扮極都唔似㗎啦。
咗嚟啦，大家都好擔心你以後都唔再翻嚟啊！
我話過我一定會翻嚟噶嘛，到時我會完成一部最完美嘅電影。我正在喺度構思緊，就係希望可以俾你哋啲真正影迷去欣賞。
真正嘅影迷？
係啊，你係咪啊？
係啊，我第時大個啊都會繼續捧你場㗎。
好，係咪唔喺香港、美國拍嘅電影？總言之係我拍嘅電影，你都會捧場先。
咁部戲叫咩名啊？
死亡的遊戲，英文名叫做 Game of Death。
Game of Death, Game of Death， G.O.D. 吉 G.O.D. 吉，咪即係都係咁解？係講啲咩㗎？
Do you speak any English?
Of course I speak English.
I hope you don't mind us moving our man, so that the two of us can have more room to groove.
But have your men stay as far away from the stairway as possible.
Wake up.
You know, baby, this bamboo is longer, more flexible, and very much alive. And when your flashy routines cannot keep up with the speed and the elusiveness of this thing here, all I can say is you're going to be in deep trouble.
That we will have to find out.
I'm telling you, it is difficult to have a rehearsed routine to fit in with our own broken rhythm. See? Rehearsed routines lack the flexibility to adapt. Do you understand? This bamboo becomes a sword. Surprised?